Please subscribe and share this video with your friends.
Welcome to the Dating Den. My name is Christian Anderson, and next to me is not only the most gorgeous woman this side of the Mississippi, but it's also Marni Battista.
Who is from Iowa.
She is from Iowa.
Which has nothing to do with...
She's a Midwestern value kind of girl. Don't you forget that.
Exactly, which has nothing to do with Mississippi. I don't even know why I went there.
He's in Mississippi.
Oh, yeah.
You're
okay.
an Iowa girl.
All right, okay.
All right, so we hit the streets.
We did hit him.
Hit the streets.
Hit him hard.
And a lot of things came up with a lot of different people, but one we're going to talk about today is...
Well, we wanted to ask men, because, you know, Christian is our man panel expert, and we also ask men in events. But we wanted to go ask some other men that we found out in Southern California, you know, some questions. So the first one we asked is, what is your biggest turnoff? So let's check in with our man David and see what his biggest turnoff is.
10,000 questions about how you support yourself. And I think like that is the biggest, like the first question that they throw out is, are you living with a roommate or do you live by yourself? Then after that, they go, oh, do you live in a one bedroom or do you live in a studio? Is it a condo or is it an apartment? So like, we're just getting to know each other. Just let it go and you will find out if the relationship works out.
So I blogged about this, and I like to call it the heat-seeking missile that women can sometimes send out. It's the heat-seeking relationship missile. And us men do have a Department of Homeland Security that's just dedicated to this heat-seeking missile that's looking for a potential provider, a potential relationship man. And if that missile pokes its head out within the first 3 dates... Yeah, oh, the radar goes off, we jump on our ship, and we take our F-14 Tomcat back to base. Because it's a huge turnoff. It is, because it's like, whoa, because A, it like kind of invades our masculine ego of, can I be a provider? And B, it's jumping way ahead, being like, can you be the man who can take care of me and my children? And C, we get really defensive when that happens. So, you might think you're being sly by saying like, you know, I'm really into goals. What are your goals for the next 5 years? Like, it's not going to happen. It's happened. This has happened to me. And you're just like, okay. Like,
no, it's not.
You got to just go and have a good time and leave all that other stuff to later.
Okay, but I have one question. Because, you know, when I coach people, ultimately I have them come up with this list of things that are non-negotiable.
Right.
Like deal breakers. And so part of what we do at Dating with Dignity is we collect data. We collect information about the person and we have fun. So what I hear you saying is that on dates 1 through 3, like you're collecting data in a more organic way and that you're just being present and you're having fun.
Yes.
And the values that you share kind of come out in a natural sort of way. But what David was saying is when you're on the date and you're like, so where do you live? What's your job? You know, what neighborhood do you live in? Do you have a roommate? These like firing questions at it makes a guy feel like his only value is what?
Well, just can you be a provider? And it also gets both people in their head. You can't really just enjoy the moment. And dating somehow has become an audition process, an interview process. And we need to get away from that.
Right.
We really need to get away from this is an interview or an audition for the one. Could he be the one? I've caught myself on dates doing that. Like, could she be the one?
Yeah, you got to throw
all that away because you're not looking, if you go out there looking for the one, it is going to be an interview process. If you just go out being like, I have no idea.
Right, you're collecting data. You're just like learning. Collecting data is like learning about the person, not to fit in your box, but just to get, we call it a human experience, right?
Yes.
Just to connect. So, first 3 dates, do not bring Homeland Security.
No, don't.
No defense systems, no weapons.
Yes.
Just be authentic, be yourself, and collect data, and while you're doing it, have some fun, right?
Yes, have a tremendous amount of fun because you're out on a Friday night, gonna have a good time. All right, we will see you next time on The Dating Den. This is Marni, and I'm Christian.
It is.
We'll see you soon.
Peace.